Hi there, my name is Nethiam, and today we're playing Pentiment. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you are having a great day. When we last left off with Pentiment, we are Magdalene, and I guess it's possible that there won't be a murder. There was an attempted murder. Klaus got beamed in the head. It may become a murder sooner rather than later, if Dr. Stoltz is to be believed. But I'm not sure if Magdalene is going to be spending the majority of her time doing investigations, because she seems to be focusing on the mural. But I don't know. That might change. Who knows? But anyway, we have a lot of people to talk to, a lot of potential information to get. Let's start with the Bowers. Brigitte, specifically. And see if we can't find any information about the whereabouts of the Historia Tassiae, which, all the way back at the beginning of the game, was brought into town by Baron Rothvogel, and then we don't know where it went. Possibly stolen by Martin Bauer. So let's talk to Brigitte. Hi, Brigitte. Magdalene, how are you keeping? Yeah, I'm eager to continue work on the mural. I have so much to do before Christmas. I'm certain it will be the pride of Tassine when you're through. You've always had your mother's talent for art. Really? Okay. And how is your dad? You're one of the only people who've asked how I'm doing before asking about my dad. His mind is fading. Oh no. Let's be a little more pleasant. We're trying to get stuff out of her. You're one of the only people who've asked how I'm doing before asking about my dad. I know how it is to be the sole caregiver. Yourself disappears behind the needs of the person you're looking after. Okay, your son is right there. I worry about you carrying that weight alone. Caring for someone can be an arduous task, even if you love them. It's all right what? It's all right if you find it challenging. The Lord sees your labors for your dad and admires them. But I believe God will pull your dad. I was like, what are we talking about? We'll pull your dad through whatever the doctor says. We need him. Yeah, I'm hoping this is maybe we'll have a Phineas Gage situation. The doctors are wrong. Well, okay, I don't know if that totally worked out for Phineas Gage, but whatever. I don't know what I'll do if he dies. Yeah, God willing, you're right. I'm at his mercy. God willing, amen. All right, we have more to discuss, Brigitte. Have you thought about what you'll do if your dad doesn't come through this? Yeah, well, I mean, that's true, I guess. I don't know if Magdalene will, but Dad would want me to keep up the printing press. Wouldn't that be a sight? Are you sure you could handle it? It's a lot to manage on your own. I think I could. But you're a good girl, Magda. There are any number of families in Tassine who'd be happy to take you. What? I don't like the sound of that. You have someone in mind, don't you? I promise you, I do not. I literally can't imagine who you'd be alluding to. I can imagine, and I promise you, I do not. Such a modest girl. Your dad raised you right. Okay. I mean Otz, of course. He's about as subtle as his father, God rest Otto's soul. Ah, I miss him. Oh. Otz doesn't know what he wants. I'm surprised he can button his own pants. Oh yeah, no. Otto? Yeah, no, let's any opportunity to stick it to Otz. Screw that guy. Otz doesn't know what he wants. Some days I'm amazed he can button his own pants. I love Eva, but geez. The way Eva hovers, who's to say she doesn't do it for him? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It wasn't the same with Otto and Eva. We all knew he was hers from the start. As Otz appears to be yours. Nope. Not if I have anything to say about it. Magdalene might not have anything to say about it. But if nothing ever comes of that, know that you're always welcome in my family, Magda. Are you asking, Brigitte? You got a better shot than Otz, let me tell you. Kraft's a nice, hard-working boy. He's got a sharp mind. He can provide for a family. Wow, that... He might be one of the only people who's lower on the list than Otz. I'm not sure we're a good match. Not every marriage starts off on solid footing. But if you pray and work and trust in the Lord, you can find it in time. Okay. Did you find Martin 2.0? Believe me. Is that what you did with that liar Jobst? Trust in the Lord? I assume that's who we're talking about. I'm not gonna say that to Brigitte. I'm sort of trying to get on her good side to maybe ask her a couple of questions about maybe a book. Yeah, if it's not working out, how can you be sure a couple belongs together? God knows. He brings people together for a purpose. We don't need to understand it, only have faith in Providence. Okay. In any case, I should get back to the chores. Yeah, but the book. Remember what I said. Whatever happens, you're always welcome in my home. Yeah. Yes. Oh, before I forget, I actually had a question about an old book. Martin is supposed to have stolen it from that baron who was killed years ago. Do you know what happened to it? Well, okay, maybe let's start with if he stole it. Coming in hot, Magdalene. Oh. I hope this doesn't get me into any trouble, but I still have it, hidden in a drawer. Oh, sweet. No trouble with me, if I can have it. Martin left it behind when he ran off. Why'd you keep it? What was I supposed to do? The Baron was killed soon after, and there I was holding his stolen book. Wow. Okay, I wonder if I could have gotten to the bottom of that as Andreas. I didn't want Martin to get in any more trouble than he was already in. I never read it, though. I don't read well. Can I have it? I don't know. Oh boy. I tend to sort of gravitate towards the truth. Because you never know when they're gonna know you're lying and be like, I don't believe you. But yeah, this is the truth. And I mean, I think it's a reasonable reason. I need to reference it for the mural. But won't everyone wonder where you got the ideas? I've been talking to people all over town. They'll think I get the ideas from them. Yeah. Oh, all right. I'd like to have nothing more to do with it, to be frank. It reminds me of difficult times. Trust me, you hand it over, you never have to think about it again. I will never mention that you had it. A stolen book of a dead nobleman in our home. Perhaps it spoiled our milk and turned our eggs all these years. Yeah, so be rid of it. Here you are. Please don't tell anyone I had this. I will not. Historia Tassiae. Oh, it's in Latin. What did I say? Knowing languages always comes in handy. I can understand a few words and phrases. I'll take a closer look in the evening. Also, the book I gave her was in Latin, I thought. Wasn't that the whole point? That it would sort of teach her some Latin? I don't know. Thank you, Brigitte. You've been a big help. Of course, Magda. Be well now. God bless. You too, Brigitte. Until later. Awesome. Well, that was easy. I am curious. I don't think Brother Matthew is still around in town, that is. I think he's alive. But so I could theoretically ask him some more stuff. But let's see. What else did I have? Mother Illumina suggested that Martin Bauer or his family might have a book. Did it. Ill Peter, Black Till, and Smokey. Okay. Where she also mentioned Matthew though. Brother Matthew, who went off to join another church. Oh, she also thought I should write to Matthew, Kirsau's old sacristan, about the Christian history of the town. I think I will also do that. Okay, so chat with Ill Peter, Black Till, and Smokey. Write a letter to Matthew. Read the book. We'll see if I can get all of those things done in a day without jumping time. What's up, Kraft? Hey, Magdalene. Come to help me salt some winter provisions? Nope. I am? Sorry, I don't have time. I'm going to the salt mines today. Okay, bye. Off to the salt mines. Yeah, this is more true as far as I'm concerned. Sorry, I don't have the time. I have research to do, people to talk to. For the mural, I suppose. It's still odd that you're working on it. Craft. Yes, I won't say anything more. It was painful enough last time. It made me think, though. I wish I had more artistic talent, or that I knew more about history, or something. You an artist? No, okay. Let's not kill his dreams. We can maybe just beat them with a stick. Well, why not practice and learn? I don't think I have the natural aptitude for it. Grandma taught me all manner of things about plants and even about mixing colors. But it doesn't feel right. Maybe I'm just borrowing the aspiration. It's not where my heart is really at. So what does that heart actually want? I'm not sure. After all these years, I still feel like I have to make up for my father, for Jobst, or whatever his name was, for his lies. Yeah, that's fair. I suppose I know how to look after and heal animals, and people too a bit. Again, because of my grandma. Yeah, Agnes has taught you some useful skills. Where do those lead you? I don't know. Would it be possible for me to go to the university as Werner did? Yeah. You want to become a doctor? God knows this town could use a doctor who's actually competent. Dang. I'd never be able to, though. I have responsibilities here, and we don't have the money anyway. Sometimes I see Werner wasting his life away, not giving a damn about anyone but himself, and I get angry. Alright. Seems like those with the means to make a difference just don't. I want to do more for Tassine and for Mom, but I'm just a farmer. I can't do anything. Okay, Luke. The hand is just as important as the mind. It's not true, Craft. You look after the farm, you help others with their animals are sick. We can't all be doctors. What does she mean by this? The hand is just as important as the mind in the body of Christ, Craftbauer. These all seem like just being like, enjoy being a farmer, buddy. But yeah, let's say this. I don't want to get too complimentary. The hand is just as important as the mind in the body of Christ, Craftbauer. You make a great deal of difference in Tassine, I think. Oh, thanks, Magdalene. I can keep learning from Grandma, even if I can't go to university. But for right now, I've meats to salt cure, winter draws near. Good luck, Craft. And to you, Magdalene. God bless. All right. He's not a total dummy. He seems kind of sweet. I don't know who any of you are. I'm trying to find Ill Peter. I wonder if he's willing to talk to me. Hi, Ill Peter. What you whittling? Oh my god. His face is rough. Hello, Peter. Can I talk to you for a moment? What's that? Can I talk to you? I was wondering if they're gonna do that. I was wondering if you could tell me some of the stories about Tassie. Oh, the old tales, It's been so damn long since anyone had a thought to ask me about what I know. But there's still a few of the old tales knocking about in this old skull. Sure, let's get pre-Roman maybe. Are there any myths from even before the Romans came to Tassie? Of course there are. The Romans weren't the first ones to live here, you know. There are spirits older than the saints that live in these woods, older than the Romans. They protected Tassie before St. Moritz ever set a blessed foot in town. Thomas says the only good spirit is the Holy Ghost. Everything else is of the devil. I thought spirits only cause trouble. Yeah, okay. I mean, come on now. What sort of spirits? The sort that I'm getting at. Didn't your father teach you patience, Magdalene? Sorry. It's Perchta and her wild hunt that scare them evil ones away. They've protected Tassie since its founding day. Long before those Romans, our ancestors roamed these mountains under a great chieftain called Rhaetus. Okay. Wait, isn't Rhaetus a Latin name? Eh? The ending on his name is the masculine singular ending common in most male Roman names. Plenty of names end with the same letters. Doesn't make them Latin, does it? Now, quit your yammering and listen. Folk weren't as kind as they are now, and the tribes fought one another for the best land. The old chieftain was a yellow-bellied coward who'd neglected the old gods. He was too proud to make offerings. Because of him, the gods favored other tribes, and Rhaetus's people had no land to call their own. Instead, they wandered through these mountains and valleys, hunting and gathering what they could to survive. One day, when winter was approaching, Rhaetus went hunting and found a wooden wolf entangled in a trap. But instead of killing the beast, as most men would, he helped the beast and loosed it from its bounds. Is the wolf a spirit? Why would he do that? Oh, the Rhaetus is a bad chieftain, too. Oh my god, okay, let's just relax, Magdalene. Was the wolf a spirit in disguise? Of course not. Wolves are wolves, girl. Spirits don't need the skins of animals for their power. Still, you've got the sense of the thing. The old gods are keen to repay favors done, and Perchta is the goddess of the wild hunt. The wolves are her animals. She leads the wild hunt, and the wolves lead the hunts of the forest. Back in my day, folks knew it was bad luck to kill a wolf. Now I'm the only one who remembers these things. Perchta saw Rhaetus' action and took favor on him and told the wolf to lead the chief to her sacred spring. Rhaetus led his people to the spring and claimed it for his homeland, and we've been in this valley ever since. Then those goddamned Romans came and destroyed everything. But you see, there were other gods protecting this place before St. Moritz. It's why a few of us still honor Perchta. She protects us against witches and fiends. Cool. Wonderful story, perfect for the first part of the mural. Man, these are both brutal, but I don't know if I'm just going full pagan on this mural. It's a wonderful story, perfect for the first part of the mural. Good. Nice to know I can still be of some use in this town. what about the Romans? Do you know any Roman legends of Tassing? Roman legends? Ha! I don't bother with stories from outsiders of, what? Fails? Oh, or tales of gods that aren't our own. The Romans did nothing but conquer our people and destroy this town. We've spent generation after generation building Tassing back up from those days. And still, our traditions keep dying, with no one to carry them on. Might have been partially Andreas' fault, my bad. He straight up suggested that Anna not follow the old ways. My bad. Yeah, that's why I want to know, Peter. These stories need to be on the mural. The mural, Fine. But I don't know any of the old Roman shit. All right. I have a lot to think about. Thank you for sharing your stories with me, Peter. Humph. At least someone wants to listen to me. I'm tired. Talking so much has made my jaw ache. Maybe it's that 700-pound beard you got rocking there, buddy. I'll leave you to rest then. God bless you, Peter. Peter rules. All right. Do I want to talk to Jorg? What's up, Jorg? Magdalene. How are the hinges on your doors? Okay. Fine, I guess. Maybe Andres should take a look at them. I would have asked your father, but, well... Anyway, you wouldn't believe how many people in this town leave their hinges to rust. Really, Jorg, if you want an excuse to snoop in people's homes, just invite yourself over for supper. Is that something the council is worried about? Well, Dad always taught me to keep the house in good repair if we can afford it. And now Paul would like to institute a yearly check on all homes in Tassing. Wow. Well, if they really are just worried about the decay of the houses, then that's fine. But, like, are they snooping? I don't know. What do you think of the idea, York? Well, it's not a bad thing, but I don't see why we need to make it official. Everyone in Tassing helps each other. As I see it, if someone notices a house in disrepair, we all pitch in to fix it. Exactly. To do anything else would be unchristian. But if Paul wants to see it through, I'm happy to go along with it. Makes me feel useful, you know? Speaking of, I'd better get back to work. Nice chatting with you, Magda. See you later, Jorg. Yeah, all right. Cool. Jorg seems like a good dude. It's getting old, though. Whoa. The old people in this town are crotchety. All right, I want to chat with these people just for funsies. What's up, Ursula? Hello, Magdalene. Good to talk to you, Ursula. You were one of the first people I ever spoke to in this game. You didn't have much to say, but you were awesome. Hi, Fabian. Good morning, Magdalene. Andreas, how's it going? Magdalene. Yeah, I agree. Look at the size of your head compared to mine. Hi, Anna. God bless you, Magdalene. Okay. Elsie? Ooh, we got a full conversation with Elsie. Magdalene, dear. Good day, Magdalene. Hi. How's your father? He's doing better, I think. Ah, you have my prayers. You'll need them with Werner on the case. Wow. The overall opinion of Werner is not great. Anna, do not speak ill of the good doctor. He's doing his best. He's a bitter, washed-up old drunkard. Everyone knows it. We all have eyes. Wow. Yet we ought to trust and believe in him. It may inspire him to be better. Ooh. Hasn't he had enough time to become better? We're all always growing and becoming more as people, Magdalene. Tell that to whoever he gets killed with his incompetence. Wow. No matter. I'm just glad to be sitting down for a moment. I'm so tired. Andreas and Ulrich can wear down even the most vigorous person. Not even young Ots could keep up with those two. The blessing and the curse of small children. Ma! Ulrich? Is she alright? That's probably not how you pronounce that, but whatever. Oh, yes, she wanted to run off and hide so I could find her. After I've caught my breath for a moment. I don't think she appreciates me taking this long. Do I want to ask? Sure. You're not playing along, Andreas? Hiding like your sister? No. This young man won't lose sight of his mom. Say, Magdalene, could you perhaps go find Ulrich in my stead? Ulrika? Ulrika, I'm gonna say. Sounds more feminine for no particular reason. Of course, I'd be delighted. Why not? Wonderful. She's somewhere in town, although I'm not sure where by now. She ran up the street towards the bakery. I imagine you can find her by the giggling. I'll be off then. Sure, let's go find Ulrika. Ulrika. Hi, Ulrika. That was easy. Aha, there you are. Hey, you found me. Bet you can't find me again, Meg. Yeah, all right. Bet. Let's see. I wonder how far she would go. And if she's gonna go inside of a house. Whoa! I've seen the inside of the rat house, but I've never seen the outside. You were right, Elsie. I can follow the giggling. Hi, Ulrika. Got you. Ah, you found me again. Well, wait here. I'll find a better spot. If this results in any danger or death of any characters, I'm gonna be really upset. This is how we transitioned into the murder part of this chapter. With Ulrika's tragic demise falling off a roof or something. This game isn't that brutal, but I still wouldn't put anything past them, really. Alright. Biots. Maybe over here somewhere? Or is she gonna go inside of a building? Oh no, there she is. Adorable. I can see Andreas's hat. You can't hide from me, little bean. You're so good, Mag. I will go find Mom now. Okay, bye. Adorable. All right, well, that was not particularly productive, but it was adorable. All right, where am I going? Here's the bakery. That's not anyone I want to talk to, I don't think. I wanted to talk to Peter. Black Till. Oh, no, this is where I want to go, I think. Is it? No. This is Gretz. Gretz still kicking. That's awesome. Black Till is Eva's husband. Yes. Right? Am I correct there? I believe so. So that would be here. Kreutzer. Yeah, what's up, dude? God bless you, Magdalene. God bless you, Till. Do you have a moment? Of course. What do you need? Otz says you've been obsessed with your painting. Yeah. Looking into early history of Tassing for the first part of the mural. Yeah, I have other interests too. Oh, no. I'm looking into the early history of Tassing for the first part of the mural. Mother Illuminata says your grandfather read about the history of the town. Ah, fertile fields that is. Seemed like old pot shards and Latin trivia were all he ever talked about. Old pot shards? Do you mean like ceramic pots? Art, like artifact kind of things? All of Granddad's reading came from the Abbey's library, though, and you know what happened there. Poof, up in smoke. I was there. So you don't have any of his old books? Only a few. Granddad tried to buy some when the Abbey fell on hard times, but they were too expensive. But I can show you something better than books. Yeah, anything would help. Right, so we don't have any books on the old pagans, but we do have their stuff. Really? Shards of ceramic pots and animals, bricks from what looks to be an old forge, mountains of salt. Even found a little bear carved from amber. Ooh, that'd be cool. Where are you keeping these things? Nowhere. We just tossed them into piles with the rest of the rocks and root clumps. What? Sure, it's interesting, but we can't do much of anything with the stuff except look at it. All right, time to invent museums here, Blacktail. Where did you find all this stuff? It's not just me. Carl finds things. Fabian, too. Any farmer would tell you the same. Oh, you just dig it up? It's all out there in the fields, under the dirt. Can't go one season without turning up something. Cool. What do you think it all means? I don't follow. Yeah, maybe, how do you think these people lived? Rough, I'd say, but comfortable. We don't find much of their clothes or their houses, so they must have rotted. I guess that would mean they were living in huts. But their tools are good quality. If they weren't rustled all to hell, I would probably use them today. Rusted all to hell. I don't know why, but I assumed they'd lived in caves or in the muck. They weren't Christians, no doubt about that, but they weren't animals either. I'd say they had it hard, but they got by. Not so different from today, really. Yeah, I suppose. Earlier you mentioned something about salt. Did the pagans start the mine? Had to have, I'd say. Most people think it was a Roman project, but I think the Romans just dug out what was already there. That's why tassing was so important to the Romans in the first place. Salt. I'd always wondered why they'd settled in such a small alpine town. Do you think there's anything left of the pagans down there? I don't know, but anything they left would have had to be better preserved than what we dig out of the fields. Magdalene, tell me you aren't thinking of going down there. What other stuff that could help me with the mural? Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm going down there, but what if there's stuff that could help me with the mural? Magdalene. That mine is hundreds of years old. You could break your neck just getting in there. It's worth it for the mural. I don't know about that. Sure, it has to be perfect. Imagine how your dad would feel if you got hurt. Haha. Then help me get down safely and he won't have to worry. You're bull-headed, just like your mother. And your father. Probably couldn't keep you out of there if I tried. You're right. Because, why? Who are you to do so? Please, Till. All right. Don't know how to get down there myself, but I know those twins have gotten in a time or two. No doubt they'll have a trick. And Baltas might not be the most reliable man, but I don't doubt he could rig something up for you too. Thank you, Till. Don't mention it. Ever. I'm serious, don't. This has been a big help. Glad to spread some knowledge around. Important for folks to know their past. You think all this pagan stuff will make it into the mural? I can bring some of the things the boys and I have found over the rat house tomorrow, if that'd help at all. Yeah, that'd be great. I'm glad you're taking an interest, Magdalene. I thought no one cared about the pagans but me and Granddad. Turns out, probably everyone does, and they're just not saying. I should warn you, if you do head into the forest, keep an eye out for the Lord's men. What? They're strict. Worse now than they used to be. I'll be careful. Until tomorrow. Until then. Ask Apollo and Artemis for help. Okay, but I think we're going to have to do that next time. Thank you so much for joining me. When I come back with more Pentiment, we will continue to ask around town about the history of Tassing. Maybe we'll sneak into the salt mines with Fred and George. I mean, Apollo and Artemis. And hopefully we won't die in the process. And neither will either of the twins. Hopefully both of the twins, but I'd settle for one of them at least. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I can't wait to see you again. Have a good one. Okay, bye!
Thank you again for watching the video. If you'd like to see more from me, feel free to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when my videos go live. I'd also very much love to hear from you down in the comments below.